You seem to suggest almost that if you'd known Messi was available a little while ago, that Grealish might not have happened. Can you explain that dynamic a little more, please?
I didn't say that.
No, well, you maybe suggested it. No, okay.
I didn't say that. So it happened because when we signed Jack Grealish, everybody knew or felt that Barcelona continued there. But we were interested in thinking about Jack from a long time ago. And I would say beginning of the season. And we started thinking about it. And of course, here we have to be in the same line of financial fair play. And we do it because we can do it. And they prove it when the people are not sure about that. We can go to the court and we will defend that. So we did it perfectly, and we believe that Jack will be perfect for us, and for the age, for the quality, for the British. I'm pretty sure we'll be an incredible top player for the national team for the next 5-6 years, and we are delighted to have him with us. And he was very good because there are many mates that they know him playing against for the national team, and the way we play, we're going to create the best environment to express his incredible amount of talent on the pitch every 3 days. He has to prove himself with that. He comes for a team that play 1 game a week, and he is going to play 3 games a week, and it's a little bit different. But I'm pretty sure he's able to do it.
Thank you, David. Next, we'll go to Michael Gray. You're on mute, Michael.
Is that better? Hi, Pep.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Pep. You said you were happy with your squad and you wanted to boost your squad, and you've also just signed Jack Grealish. Will there be any more big signings coming to Manchester City?
I don't know. It will be signings. Will be maybe one, but no more than that. But like everybody knows, everything is difficult today for the pandemic, for many reasons. So we will see. We'll see what happens. But if you have to stay with the squad without Jack, without any player, will be great. So we cannot forget we're making maybe the best season ever in Manchester City last season. So it was so good, and one of the best, for sure, one of the best. And with these players, and the players are fantastic, all of them, nice guys. So only we believe when we win is when you have to change. And because there are players that are not satisfied, they want more minutes. I understand completely. And these minutes they want to get, or we cannot get them, they have to be found in another place. But if it's not possible, they will stay. They are professional. They will fight for one position and do the best for this club.
Thank you, Michael. James Ducker from Telegraph.
Hi, Pep. Good to see you again. Pep, you said Messi's right now not in your thoughts. Absolutely not. You've been quite clear on the Kane situation. If that deal is impossible to do you think there's a possibility the club could actually then go back and look at the Messi situation and see if it's something you could explore?
Jack, James, I didn't reflect it honestly, because it was yesterday. So now we have a strategy and the club for a long time, and we're going to follow. What's going to happen, nobody knows. So everybody knew that yesterday in the morning, Leo will finish his career in Barcelona, and now he's going to finish his career in Barcelona. Maybe it's going to change the last moment, but after what President Laporta said, with the losers of amount of money they had for this season and everything, so it's difficult to deal. So that's why it's going to say. So in football, like in life, you never know what's going to happen. But right now, today, so it looks difficult. But I don't know, honestly, I don't know, because we invest with Jack because we believe completely he can make a important role in the team, and that's why we did it.
James, Jack Gordon. Hi there, Jack.
Hey, Pep. You're talking about the 3 or 4 that may or may not kind of leave, that want to leave. If someone like Aramit Laporte left, for argument's sake, would you feel that you need to go and replace them, or would you be happy with what you have at the moment?
I didn't say about any name. not even when suggested Bernardo. So everyone can take his decision. There are players here and they are going to stay here. They're going to start to train here. Someone still cannot because they are isolated 8 days for the rules, and they are here. So every player knows the situation. Every player knows me, how I conduct the team. Some players, they won't play every 3 days all the time, and they are not happy. And they know I rotate the team. And with these kind of situations, it's happened for a short time. And when that's happened, they have to leave. And we are open to discuss absolutely everything. There are other players that after being a period here, they want to prove on ourselves. They have to leave. And there are other players they accept to play differently, one day and play and fight. They want to play every game, but the way they don't play, they are still happy to be here. There are people that are not happy. And the players that they have to leave. They cannot stay here. They have to leave. Now is the moment. Not when the season is coming complaining. Now is the moment to bring a team here with the agents and say, I want to leave because I want to play every 3 days and I'm not going to play every 3 days. This is what they have to do. But if they don't bring any team, they want to stay here, and I'm pretty sure they will do the best. And going to accept with a bigger smile or less smile the decision we're going to take for always benefit the team, because they know, everybody knows in the club. When I arrived, will be already 6 years ago. Always, every decision is for the best, for the team, for the club, not for me, not for them, for the team. And some people want to be more important. And when that's happening, they believe this is going to happen, they have to make a final solution. It's now, not when the 31st of August to finish the transfer window and after say complaining because I don't play. Because we know each other for a long time. And in that situation, they make a step forward, they make a step forward, say, okay, I want to leave, I want to bring this club, negotiate for the club, and everything will be. Because if they don't have, after that, they have to be in silent, they have to accept the reality, they don't have offers, and after that, move forward and put their incredible humanity and services and benefit for the Manchester City. The sentence Manchester City is above everyone, absolutely everyone, me included, the first one. So, and this is the only way to continue to have success, or we had success in the last years.
Thank you, Jack. Jonathan Smith.
Hi, Pep. Welcome back. I hope you had a good summer. There were a couple of injuries in the Euros. Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne. I wondered if you could give us an update on that. And also, last season you felt slightly underprepared, obviously, with players coming back. How do you see the squad this season ahead of the Premier League?
About the pre-season and the start of the Premier League.
Yeah, do you feel you'll be ready, better prepared this season than last?
Listen, today, all the managers in the big clubs, I would say, there are many international and their squads. We could say, I don't know, because we are managers. So we cannot work. So we are here to handle the team spirit as best as possible. But it's over that time when you have 4 or 5 weeks to prepare the beginning of the season. Now it's over. So we start, honestly, tomorrow the first title, and half of the team is out. Half of the team is out. And complaint, zero. It's a pleasure to play the Community Shield tomorrow with Leicester. But there's no sense. Before you was a manager, you can, try to, and I'm lucky because the 6th season and most of them knows exactly what you want to do. And I cannot imagine arrive here tomorrow, play the Community Shield, being the first year. So it's so difficult. Today, the schedule, the calendars, the crazy, everything is so tough for us. So don't ask more, we are managers. We are not. When the UEFA meeting make a meeting about the managers, why you make a meeting about the managers? So we are not managers. We are there to love, to being good, to try to compete as best as possible, but you cannot improve, or you cannot do something like the players can do it. So, and about the injuries, Phil Foden will be still out for a while. They have a tough injury for the national team the last days. Unfortunately, could not play the final. And you have to be careful with this injury, because if you anticipate, it will be longer. And Kevin still is out as well. So I think he will come back a little bit sooner or quicker than Phil, apparently. I would say apparently, but both are still out for a long time, for a while.
Thank you, John. Simon Bashkowski.
Hi, Pep. Jack Grealish has only just joined you, but are you planning to use him from the very beginning? Will he start tomorrow against Leicester, or does he need time still to get some fitness up and to adjust to the team?
He's not ready to start at all. He was 1 week training alone, but he will travel with us tomorrow to settle with the team for the meetings, and we'll be in the bench. And after we'll see what happens, but from the beginning, no way.
I guess part of the reason you bought him is because he knows the Premier League and he's ready to get straight in. So it's just a case of when his fitness is up, can throw straight in.
Normally, the top players adapt quick physicality and know exactly what to do. So I have the feeling that he has to understand the way we want to do, but I don't have the feeling right now. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I will not be good enough, or we will not be good enough to help him to show his quality. But I had the feeling that he knows exactly what he has to do on the pitch, because we saw him a lot, we suffered him a lot against him, and he moved perfectly in the position that we believe he can be. So decisive, playing the striker, attacking wingers, especially in the left side area, but even can play in the right. So I cannot forget, like with Aston Villa, when was in the second, in championship, and many clubs want him, he decided to stay there to promote the team against the Premier League. In the first year when he came back in the Premier League with Aston Villa, in the last games, 1 or 2 games to remain in the Premier League, he was no exceptional. More than that, leading the team and make Aston Villa continue in the Premier League. Last season, with the good signs that they had done Aston Villa, when he was 5th or 6th in the league. He was in position Europa League, close to the Champions League. After, unfortunately, was injured for 2-3 months, and Aston Villa dropped a little bit. So when you see this mentality and quality, that's why we thought, okay, this is a guy who could help us to maintain the level or try to rise it for the next years.
Last couple of questions. We'll go to Paul Hurst and then Stuart Brennan.
Hiya, Pep. Just coming back to Jack again. You met him yesterday for the first time. What is he like as a person, and how do you think he will kind of fit into the squad in relation to the rest of his teammates?
Look, when one player arrives in one club, when a manager arrives, everything is a fairy tale. So everything is good and everything is open, and the dreams and expectations is always so high. So that is normal. We are going to keep this feeling as long as possible. And yeah, it was a pleasure to know him, mom and dad, his sisters, his girlfriend, agents, say hi. And yeah, we're going to try to, all his life lived in Birmingham with Aston Villa, with a young kid. And now he changed for the first time and has to found a new house and settle good. But I'm pretty sure he's British. He knows the league. He knows a lot of mates here. And the most nice thing for us, of course, we have to, to pay the transfer, is the fact that he want to join us. And this is an honor for all of us. He decided to come here and play with us.
Thank you, Paul. Stuart Brennan.
Hello, Pep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, you've talked a lot about Jack's qualities and why you signed him. Was there, and he's obviously a player you've been aware of for several years. Was there a moment in his career, or a match or a sequence of matches or anything that you thought, yeah, he's the player for us. He's the player that I need to take this squad to another level?
The first time I saw him playing football.
Right. Do you remember when that was?
Yeah, years ago, when I saw him for the first time. But sometimes not possible. You have the squad, you cannot invent, or you have to invest in other departments of the team because the team were weaker. But especially when I saw on TV, I said, oh, this guy controlled the tempo. I love when he has the ball, he stopped before the dribble, and all the opponents stop as well. He controlled the tempo, the rhythm, when he accelerate and decelerate the action. And especially when I saw him, when I play against him, the physicality, not that, especially mentality, how he fought against the opponents, against our players that said, I'm here, what they are talking about. And I like many things we saw. and that's why we decide when we believe we can try it, especially with Chiqui as well was completely in love with him, and that's why we decide to try it. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes not. And I want to remarkable, this thing. So we could do it because we could sell it. Otherwise, Jack would be a still player from Aston Villa. And before we leave, is the last question? Is Stuart? Is the last one?
Stuart is the last one.
Yeah. I just wanted to thank, the first of all, I would like to send an incredible, huge hug in behalf of Man City to Fofana, for player Leicester that unfortunately was injured against Villarreal. So we would like a huge recovery. And the second one, we are going to, I'm going to play tomorrow the game, the final for Community Shield, to think about for the son for Michael Ballack, Emilio Ballack. He was a friend of my family that we met when I was in Munich. It was an exceptional 18 years boy, incredible, well educated, and unfortunately he had a terrible accident in Portugal last days. And on behalf of myself, to Michael, his father, and the kids, I want to play the final the best as possible, and we'll try to win to dedicate to him this victory. This is for you, Michael, and your family. I'm so sorry.
Okay, thank you, everyone.